Viewers of my channel have probably seen my old Elmo Filmstrip projector and my Singer Filmstrip projector. But what if you had a Filmstrip and you didn't have or didn't want to buy a Filmstrip projector? What could you do? Well, as long as you have a Kodak carousel, you can usually get one of these pretty cheap. This is a Filmstrip lens adapter that will play film strips in your Kodak carousel. The Ektagraphic film strip adapter, which I believe has an official number E425. So we're going to look at this today and play the cassette and film strip from an old junior high school business class on economics. So we'll insert this into our carousel projector. We're going to be using a Panasonic, I think it's an RQ204S cassette player. And the whole thing is really about 18 minutes long, but we're only going to do just a small fraction of that in bits and pieces. Alright, we'll take a little closer look at this here. We'll put the film strip here, and it will get drawn in through here manually, which is kind of a nuisance, but if you don't want to buy your own film strip projector, that's not that bad. And it's got a lens there and there, and we'll see some haloing because we're too darn close to the screen. We're only about 6 feet away. Then as the film strip is completed, it will fall into this little catch right there, which is how you take it out. And it just fits into your projector the way a normal lens would. This here will be to set your frame right, to get your frame centered, so each time you twist it one turn, it will go one complete 35mm frame. Alright, we're going to put our cassette tape in a Panasonic cassette recorder here. Let me slowly advance it. So we'll turn our projector on. See our focus screen.
The bike I want, the green one with 10 speeds. I really go for it.
Mom, I need a new pair of shoes. I saw a pair this afternoon at the shopping center that I liked, and they're only $14.98.
Hey Dad, this is the kind of hi-fi we should have. Look, it's got 4 channels and 4 speakers.
I called the TV repair service. If we take our TV over there today, we can probably have it back by Saturday.
Just food, clothing, shelter, which we must have in order to stay alive. And wants are those things we don't absolutely need, but which add extra pleasure to our lives if we can afford them. Where do all of these things come from? How do they get to us? Where does the money come from with which to pay for them? Well, this whole process of satisfying our wants and needs and earning money to pay for them is called our economic system. We are constantly involved with our economic system as we pursue the type of life we want to live. Factories buy raw materials such as steel. The TV repair shop buys electronic parts and instruments for its repair service. Businesses provide services like the telephone and the electricity we need for lights and to run the hi-fi set. TV repair shops and dry cleaners are also businesses that perform necessary services. Factory buildings and machines are also capital resources and are used to make things such as parts manufactured out of steel for a bicycle or a cassette player. Closer to the consumer in our economic system, capital resources such as retail stores, supermarkets, gas stations, laundries, and telephones make available goods and services to satisfy our needs and wants. Capital resources don't run themselves alone. They need people to operate and control them. The people who work to produce goods and services are called human resources. If you lived in a communist country, such as Russia, you probably would not be able to buy all of the things you want, even if you had the money to pay for them. Nor would you have a wide choice of different makes and models to choose from. It decides what it will make for the people and how much the people must pay for goods and services. You may want to buy a radio-phonograph combination, but the government doesn't allow any to be made. The government might allow only one type of radio and one type of phonograph to be made. There is no competition between companies because the government allows only one model of each to be made. Private owners of automobile factories in our country can make as many cars as they wish. And several automobile companies compete with each other. Another point of difference is with human resources. It is very difficult, sometimes impossible, for people to leave a communist country. The government, which owns all of the capital resources, doesn't want to lose any of its human resources required to operate them. Of course, the economic resources of any country are limited. Therefore, the combination of natural resources and capital resources and human resources allow only so many goods to be made. This total output is called the gross national product. Each of us has the responsibility to understand how our economic system works, what our problems are, and what we can do to solve them in order to make life better for everyone.
Next, we're going to want to get the last part of the film strip out. Just advance it here, going into the container there at the bottom. And it comes out the bottom. Now, you have to rewind it. You have to kind of unflip this end here because it's now backwards. And then start rewinding it again like that. Well, that's the Kodak Ektagraphic film strip adapter for Kodak carousel projectors, along with a bit of a general business economics film strip, coupled with an old Panasonic cassette player. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.